Hey, it's Cynthia Maynard from CynthiaMaynard.com, and I have a card I'd like to show you today, and I'm going to replicate it in some Stampin' Up! Products. So this is all made with a mixture of things. This beautiful gold pumpkin pie glitter paper is Stampin' Up!, and I used my Silhouette Cameo 3 to cut out this gorgeous word grateful. I love that font. And I used my stitch dies, and this is a trifold card. So basically it's 5.5 by 12. And scored in 3 equal sections. So it's almost like a little tiny, teeny weeny version of a flip book or something like that, but also as a card, and so it can stand up on people's desks like that or whatnot, and there's a spot to write in, and you can put a picture in here or whatever you want to do with it. I had kind of an aviary theme with this one. So when the person opens it, they see this panel here. I used a stamp, and I stamped on some cardstock, and then I cut it out with my butterfly punch from Stampin' Up! And I took some scrap paper that I had and just did some stamping. This is graphic 45, and glued that on there. So there's that panel, and then when they open it up, there are these 3 panels here. So here's a room for a picture or another journaling card, thanks to you, and you could write whatever here. Again, this is Stampin' Up! From our annual catalog. Love that. It matches our punch. Graphic 45. And then this is Bow Bunny here, just so you can write a little note on there. And fits in standard envelope. And I thought I would make one of those today out of some paper I have not really used yet. And I have my new Lift Me Up stamp set here that I'm going to kind of have the balloonish air theme again, only with the balloons and butterflies. So I have another one of those beautiful pumpkin pie die cuts there from my Silhouette, and another stitched. So this is going to go on there on the cover. This is also going to go on the cover, and this is the Moroccan paper, and it's gorgeous. And fits this idea, just sort of mixed media-ish feel very nicely. So this is going to go on the front of our card. I have to do some scoring, so I was cutting out some bits and bobs here. I have Cajun Craze butterflies I'm going to stamp on. I made a little card 3x4 and did the corners with a punch. I have my basic sheet here. I have some odds and ends here, and balloon die cut from the new Up and Away. I think it's called Up and Away. I can't remember now. Lift Me Up. The one that coordinates the die set. So let's go ahead. This is, again, 5.5 this way by 12, and then I'm going to score at 4 and 8. At 4 and 8. So then you have a simple trifold card. And then I'm just going to go ahead and burnish those, just so we have that all set there. And then it's just a matter of piecing things together. So it's a fun opportunity to kind of play. Is the outside of the card. So this is going to be our cover here. So it's going to fold in on like this. So I think maybe I'll just start there. So just so I can lie flat here, it's going to be this panel here. So I'm going to go ahead, and I am going to ink around. Got my Cajun Craze here, which coordinates with this. And then I'm just going to go ahead and ink around, just so it looks, you kind of pop out from that busy pattern paper. Of course, you could do this using the Moroccan stamp set that goes with this paper. I just happen to be in the balloon mood here. I'm going to go like this so I can see my edges. Like that. If I could pick it up. The plight of a pianist. Okay, you could put this up on dimensionals if you wanted. I'm just going to go ahead and go for this. I know the orange isn't an exact match, but it really ties into... I'm actually going to put that on last, because I'm going to put that on with my fine tip glue applicator, and I want that to stick. So we'll save that for the very end. So put that aside, and that's going to go here. Okay, so that is our front cover. And then when they first open it up, we want to have a nice little panel, sort of a decorative panel. So I think I'm going to do this one. Got great there, and I am going to ink around there just because we've got so many patterns going on. So it's just another fun way to give a card. That's just a couple steps up from your average, you know, and this isn't even that difficult. So on my little butterflies here, I've got 3. Got the blue pattern paper from that same set, and I have 2 of these Cajun crazes, and I am going to go ahead and stamp on these guys because I can't just leave them bald. So I'm going to get this balloon out of there, Cajun craze, and I'm going to stamp off on that. And I'm just going to create pattern out of balloons. Nobody will necessarily know it other than us, but you know, it's an extra little touch that you know, adds some dimension and interest to it. So it gives our butterflies a little pattern. Bend them a little bit and put them kind of willy-nilly. You could put another little photo here, so you could certainly leave this blue butterfly off and stick a photo there, or leave enough space to do that. I'll put him straight on down there, and there's room for that. A little ephemera or something for each butterfly. Because it's Moroccan paper, and we always like those. We like a little bling there. It fits. Okay, so that's that panel. Okay, so far we have our cover. We have that panel when you use this thinking of you. Ink that up. Thinking of you. That. Grab this flower from this as well. Let's move it over here so we can do some stamping off. Glue on the back of that. Find my lines here. I'm going to leave this panel blank because you could add something to that as well. You could put a pocket on there and put a tag inside there, would be cute, or a little tea bag tucked inside would be very cute. You could do a tea themed one. Let's go ahead and get this panel down. Okay. Just want to make sure that it's dry before you completely close it up and encapsulate that. And then you have a spot to write here. You know, you could write a little note. Basically, there you have it. There's a lot more. Oh, we got to do our grateful. Okay, so we've got some nice thick spots that we can put our glue on, and I love my Silhouette Cameo 3. It's such a fun, useful tool. Go ahead and grab files. I'm going to be doing some more videos on that, some things that I had a hard time finding when I was using it And I had to really search for some videos and some help there. So I thought, well, I'm going to go ahead and make some videos, because you never know if people are having the same problem I had. So, you know, grouping, ungrouping, this, that, and the other. Just lots of different things that I had to kind of learn the long way. So if I could make that easier on someone else, that's always good. And there you have it, guys, our little trifold card. We have grateful on the front. You open it up and it's got a great spot. Again, you could do more stuff there, or a picture. It's got a little journaling spot there with our little butterflies that have been stamped as well, the balloons. And more spot to write there, and thinking of you. Just another way to make a card that's something a little different. You could certainly really go to town on that. That is just a basic version, so hopefully you like that. Remember, I have my other one here too, which is a lot of fun. And yeah, so go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel if you're new, and also share these videos if you want other people to know about them and know about my channel. That's a great support to YouTubers, because we put a lot of time and effort into this, though it's lots of fun. It is a lot of hard work, but it's fun work, and so I'm so thankful for that, guys. We can get over 1,000 subbies there. We can have some giveaways, and that'll be a lot of fun to do for you guys. So thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this, and have a great day.